Okay, so this is the passive squat tutorial. Now, achieving this position is something we have to build up towards, but doing this is a very, very good postural pose to hold for addressing stuff like lower back pain and stiffness in the hips. Now, what you do is you face your feet forward as if they were going forward on a train track. You don't want to excessively point them out like this, but also if they are going parallel and you have any knee pain or issues, just move them slightly out to the side, maybe 5 degrees. So what you do is that this can either be against a chair or against a wall, is that you place your feet forward like this and you bring yourself down first so your heels are raised. So now your heels are raised like so, and then you're going to drop back onto your heels, and say there's a wall behind you, you're going to put your chest up and your back against the wall, tuck your chin and line up in this position like so. Now here, what you're doing is, you can then let your ankles roll in and you want to let the muscles at the front of the shins relax. And you're going to hold this position and just take really deep breaths into your lower abs, so into the portion, so think about 3 centimeters below your belly button, you're going to breathe into there. So nice deep breaths. Breathe in, inflate the area and breathe out. This is a passive stretch, so you shouldn't really feel any muscles working. It's just loading the tissues in the end range, which is very, very good for them if they're sat in a restricted position from seating all day. Now, I would say to build up with this, so start with anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds. As this feels more comfortable, you can build up to go from 30 to 60 and then longer, as long as it's not too uncomfortable. Now, it's very important that when you're getting up, you take your time and make sure there's something to grab onto and you don't try and squat back upwards. So when getting back up, make sure that you can slowly bring yourself back up to this position and then get up. If you get up from the bottom very, very quickly, there's a good chance that you might get dizzy or lightheaded, which can be potentially dangerous. So it's very important you take your time and have something to grab onto. Now, what this is doing, it's loading ligaments and tendons in their end range, which is very, very good for them if we do it at the appropriate intensity. If you do this and you're in a lot of pain, just modify it. And the way you can modify it is placing a number of pillows underneath you to give you support. As you get better at it as the weeks go on, you can take a pillow away until you can get right down onto your heels, maintain this position, breathe, relax the shins and just hold that position there. Getting a numbness or pins and needles or tingling sensation is normal in your heels, so if you get that in your feet or your legs, that is normal if you sustain it for a long period of time. It does usually go after about a minute or so. Again, if you have any disc pathology, so tingling or numbness going down or sharp shooting pains in your lower back, please make sure you go see a therapist prior to doing this exercise.